What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically, in today's video, we need to continue discussing the recent breakout that we had outside of pennant flag formations that I was actually quite shocked that we did. It took us long enough. We've been tracking these kind of pennant flags and bull flags on XRP, but mainly Ethereum and Bitcoin for a very, and I mean very long time now. You can even see we've been tracking it going back 3 weeks ago here on the channel here, and we've just been slowly and surely watching them form. 11 days ago, 12 days ago, watching the descending fractal, the descending flag, the descending triangle, whatever you want to call it, has been forming for like 2 or 3 weeks now. And we can show you that right here on, like, let's take Bitcoin, for example, and we could take the date range here. It's been forming literally for the past 77 days. We can go even sooner than that, 60 days. So literally 2 months, we've had this forming for the longest time, and we've been patiently waiting for a breakout to happen. And just a couple of days ago, you can see, just a couple of days ago, this is going back, we can go 6 days ago, filling in the gap here. Then we go 5 days ago, filling in the gap, getting very close. 3 days ago, extending it even further, we have 2 days ago, just started to break out, just started to breach the surface, and then boom, day ago, we see the breakout, and just yesterday, we see the continued pump to the upside here. So we were tracking this for a very, very, very long time, and finally, we are starting to see the run to the upside here. We're starting to see the run to the upside on Ethereum and also on Bitcoin here. You can see XRP as well is kind of in a weirder spot, so we have to talk about that. And then we also have to talk about the S&P 500. But before we dive into the technical analysis, I want to give a huge shout out to NIM Technologies for sponsoring today's episode. As you guys can see here, just a couple of days ago, NIM dropped some pretty incredible news. They are doing an airdrop campaign for Bybit votes for $200,000 prize pool, which is absolutely insane. So if you guys want a chance to win a generous prize pool of $100,000 in NIM tokens, that will be shared on top of $100,000 more in prize pool tokens that will be distributed. Definitely stick around later on in today's video for more information about how you can get entered to win that completely free. I'll also keep the links down in the description if you want to check it out early, if you can't wait, or while you're watching, you can check it out. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, quick refresh of the channel reveals just how consolidative we are. As you can see today, we are pretty much flatlined out. We're trading at 1.17 trillion, down 0.39%, really not much. Over the past 24 hours, we're not really seeing much movement at all across the board, but what we are seeing is the significant surge that we've had over the course of the week. I'd say 2-3 days ago, we've seen a major pump to the upside here. 18% Bitcoin's up, 12.5% Ethereum's up, XRP not so much, only 5, Cardano 13, Solana 12, Litecoin 14, if not 15, Polygon 16. You can see the rally that's happening here, and it's a very peculiar pump. Consolidation for a very long time. We see the bull run. Now we're starting to flatline it again. Consolidation, bull run, flatline. Consolidation, bull run, flatline. It's a continued movement here that honestly isn't too bad, but it's going to start to kind of leave us in the, up in the air, high and dry, mainly because today's Friday and markets are about to close literally tonight on the S&P for the weekend here. And we're not going to really see any more significant movements, most likely on crypto and the stock market, until Monday morning when the markets open back up. Now, specifically looking at XRP here, you can see we've been tracking a bull flag breakout here. I know we've been talking about this a lot, but there are new people that join the channel every day, new subscribers, and you can see here we have a beautiful original flag pole right here, a bull flag where we have the flag pole itself. I'm a terrible artist right now. Flag pole itself, we have the actual flag, and then we had the bull run right here, and within the bull run we had consolidation. Literally taking this pattern and moving it to what we're dealing with right now is the same thing. You can see this, and then we can see this right here. It is the same bull flag formation here. This is the second wave. Just to draw it for you guys to see here, we have a beautiful flag pole right like this, the beautiful flag itself, and then we have the beautiful breakout right here, and you can see this is the consolidation we're starting to see. We've been spending a lot of time kind of deep dive analyzing the current kind of consolidative moment or movement that we're seeing right now, kind of this wonky looking thing here, and with good reason too. Granted, we did break downwards here. We were in a channel for quite some time expecting to see a rally. We didn't close above here. We tempted to, but we closed below. And then we had a break to the downside here, felled our price floor in the moving average here, and are currently being withheld by that, which is totally cool. There's a good chance now what we're looking at is just opportunity to buy in. You can see we've been pretty much shut down by this downtrend here in the moving average here. We're looking for some sort of uptrend to kind of take us through or take us higher, but right now we're kind of sitting ducks. We haven't really been able to make any good trades on XRP for the past couple of days ever since the bull run. We took profits right here. We got stopped out on these wicks to the downside, which is fine. We've managed to lock in profits here, but this was just a couple weeks ago. So we've been patiently waiting for another XRP entry, and we just haven't been getting it yet. We're still waiting on this to, to make some movements here. Truly, we're waiting for breaches above here, and it's very simple. It's a very, very, very simple thing here in more of a moderate and then conservative approach here. These are the opportunities, in my opinion, that I would be getting in on. If we want to get in here, it's definitely an aggressive, moderate movement, and if we get in above here, we close above this resistance, then I can get in on a conservative one. Because I think if we start rallying up and then we close above this at like 55 cents, I think we're going to continue to soar to the upside. But before I continue any further in the technical analysis, I want to talk a little bit more about NIM and Bybit with you really quick. I want to give a huge shout out to NIM Technologies for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, NIM Technologies has just announced that they will have 2 exclusive airdrop campaigns totaling $200,000 for Bybit users, one of the top 10 cryptocurrency exchanges. For those who haven't heard of NIM Technologies before, let me explain what they are. You see, NIM is an open source, incentivized, and decentralized platform that protects privacy at the network level of any application, wallet, or digital service. NIM protects against traffic pattern analysis, metadata surveillance, and is developed by a team of stellar scientists who are supported by key backers such as A16Z. This campaign ensures broader availability of the NIM token, powering the privacy platform, digital privacy, and integrity in the age of artificial intelligence. In regards to their massive airdrop, if the NIM token listing on Bybit is successful, a generous prize pool of $100,000 in NIM tokens will be shared among participants. This is on top of the $100,000 in NIM token prize pool that will be distributed to those who voted for NIM directly by Bybit. $80K in NIM for the first 800 people who create new Bybit accounts, deposit $100 and vote for NIM, and $20,000 in NIM for the first 20 people who give 10,000 votes to NIM. Everything will officially begin on July 5th, so save the date on your calendar. Voting will then take place shortly after. Keep in mind, you'll need to create a Bybit account via the link in the description below and make a deposit of $100 within 7 days of opening your account. The latest will obviously be by July 5th, when account snapshots will be taken and votes will be allocated. Also remember to fill out the KYC with NIM's chosen provider before receiving NIM token rewards, that is if you haven't already. You'll also need to cast your votes in favor of NIM during the specified voting period and then provide UID and upload screenshots through the form in the description as well. Once you have completed the aforementioned steps, provide your unique user identification, UID, and take screenshots of your vote for NIM along with the transaction ID of your 100 USDT deposit, then these will serve as evidence of your successful participation in the campaign. All in all, NIM Technologies is excited to launch this airdrop campaign exclusively for new Bybit users. And by participating in this campaign, new users have an opportunity to not only support NIM Technologies, but also stand a chance to win a share of the substantial prize pool. So make sure to take part in the NIM Technology airdrops by clicking the links down in the description below and following them on social media to stay updated and engaged with the NIM community. Otherwise, shout out to NIM Technologies for sponsoring today's episode, and let's get back into the technical analysis. So guys, diving back in, you can see what's interesting is besides XRP pretty much just hanging out here, not seeing much movement, Ethereum and Bitcoin seem to be the next to pump. We're actually seeing us pump quite well. Now, in regards to Ethereum here, there was an opportunity to buy in. We've changed it to a more moderate to aggressive approach here because we discovered a price ceiling that the price just doesn't seem to stick or sit well with here. Lots of resistance, Lots of problems, not able to break through this. And you can see just yet again, yesterday, the day before, also not able to break through this. We try and try and try, and we have not seen much luck. So we're looking for a positive break above that. And then I would consider it to be a more conservative look. But we did officially close above the downtrend here, which was reason to get in at a more aggressive or risky kind of play here, because we're still waiting for a rally higher. And until that comes, we're kind of sitting ducks for the possible correction to the downside here. Again, this is an aggressive trade to be buying in at this level. Looking for a confirmation closer above that at 1930, anything really above 1900, let's say 1920, that would be my opportunity to buy in for a more conservative approach, because then I would believe we would see a rally to retest about 2138 in that level here, filling in what I believe what could be a bull flag, very possible, but more so what I think is a pennant flag here. You can see we finished and completed the Elliott impulse wave, which is why we're heading up. But I am just sitting duck waiting for Ethereum right now, unless you want to play it aggressive. But we are long on Bitcoin right now. We have made an entry point here. A little bit of turbulence we're hitting right now, but you can see we have a beautiful pennant flag. Here's the flagpole. We have the Elliott impulse wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Completing this, we confirm closure above this. Specifically, closing above this resistance here, 27K. We confirmed the closure of the candle at 28K. There was an opportunity to buy in right here at an aggressive, and then here as a conservative approach. And since then, we've rallied from 28,000 all the way up to 30,000, and we're currently at 30,100. So just right off the bat here, the rally from here up, we're up 7% here, especially with leverage on BidFi, which is super easy. We've managed to make quite a bit of profit off that too, but I still believe we're going to be heading higher. The only concern is that we are slowly getting involved in becoming overbought. So keep your eyes peeled on that, as there's a good chance that we could start to see some correction to the downside before we rally upwards. But regardless, we have our positions in, we have stop losses set just in case that happens here, but I still feel pretty confident. As for the S&P, things are all over the place here. Just in the fact that we've fallen like this, it's lowered us from being 77, maybe 76 in the RSI, all the way down to freaking, I would say, 64. So we fell 10 points on the relative strength indicator just off that, which means if we go a little bit lower here, we're probably going to be sitting at 50 on the RSI, which is incredible to me. And that means there's a very good chance here the price of the S&P is not going to be falling back inside here for a while. We might actually be kind of teeter-tottering on the top of this price ceiling, now as a price floor, for quite some time now. We could very easily be seeing prices head upwards to retest all-time highs long before the end of 2023, which is pretty incredible. But with that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.